Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I know we're just getting some things started, so I'm gonna wait for a couple of folks. Alrighty, so we do have a first alert weather day for your Tuesday, and it's really just for the focal point of lots of folks traveling for Thanksgiving, and with those strong storms that we're anticipating to get overnight into those early Tuesday morning hours. So that's our biggest focal point there. So right now, looking out across Madison, nice, beautiful day, plenty of sunshine, seeing some upper level clouds. It's a really nice, beautiful picture for the day. Temperatures have finally made their way into those mid 60s. We started out quite chilly, seeing some 40s this morning. So we're expected to see these 60s around the valley, but throughout the day, since we do have a cold front coming alongside these showers and later storms, it's slow moving. So there may be an opportunity that we do reach 70 in a couple of areas, but even still, we will start to see some cooler conditions as we go through the night hours. So there we go. Sometimes the remote likes to lag a little bit for some reason. But looking out the door, high for today expected to be in those upper 60s, nice and comfortable. We'll continue to see an opportunity for some decent breeze as we go through the rest of the day. Some areas may not see as much cloud cover as others. So I'm thinking the southwest looked to be the most clear out of all of the valley. So we'll continue to see clouds increasing as we go through the back half of the day. As I mentioned, some late evening showers. So that's expected for your nighttime. So let's run this up to a time that we're closer to. Here's 11:30, nice and comfortable, mostly clear. As you saw, we did have some cloud cover early on, but we're starting to see those conditions change just a tad as we go through the day, and keeping that breeze kind of on a higher level, 12 miles per hour. It's going to be a nice and breezy afternoon. This is around 2 o'clock. And as we go through the rest of our Monday afternoon, evening hours, it'll still be dry, and we start to see the first front edge, so to speak, of this cold front and the storms that are coming alongside it. But you'll notice that it's really just on the cusp of the state line, part of Lauderdale County, and just in a corner of one of our Tennessee counties as well. So we'll see these rain chances, though, increase as we get closer into the Tuesday early morning hours. So this is around 1:30 that it becomes a bit more widespread. Now, I know this is more of an opportunity that, who's out and about really at 1:30 on a Tuesday morning. But the biggest portion that we're concerned with is the fact that this cluster of storms hangs around for a good portion of the day. It's quite slow moving. So this is where we are at 1:30. And by 6 a.m., still dealing with a good deal of showers, mainly in the east at this point. So a lot of our western communities will see those rain chances, the best point of the rain chances, around the early Tuesday morning hours, say 2 a.m. to about 4 a.m. By 6 a.m., they're really just left with these isolated showers on the back end that have slackened up a great deal, and plenty of cloud cover. If you look over at Phil Campbell, you can see it's dry. Well, no rain is falling. It's probably still going to be damp out the door, damp and wet and slick pavement, but we're just seeing cloud cover for that area as the rain chances moved through. But another area of some slight concern, look at Scottsboro all the way down to Albertville and just past it. We're seeing a very strong sliver there. Now, the deal is that we do have these low-end severe threats, and we're going to keep them low-end because the instability, it's not really favorable for some storms to set up and stay around the valley and become much more than a passing thunderstorm with heavy rainfall at times. So with that being said, we'll just see this throughout Tuesday morning, and I know some folks are planning to travel, especially car travel being more popular this year due to all sorts of flight concerns that are going on at the moment. As we go through the day, though, we'll start to see those rain chances kind of die off a little bit. But we'll have a second round that will come later on in the afternoon and evening. And then we'll see another resurgence, so to speak, another heavy passing of showers or so. Biggest concern, like I mentioned, is the fact that we are dealing with travel, and we have a lot of folks on the road. So if you planned to get on the road bright and early, if you're an early riser and you're like, I want us in the car on the way to wherever you're going at 7 a.m., maybe push it back a tad to like 9, 10 a.m., right? Because this is what we're looking at around 1, just some isolated showers, easier to drive in, especially if you're driving a long distance. So I just wanted to make sure folks were aware of that, and that's what we're calling the first alert weather portion of the day. I wonder if this model has updated. Looks like not quite. So yes, the rest of the day is going to continue to see some opportunities for sporadic showers every now and again. So we'll see that going on throughout the rest of the afternoon. Pop-up showers really, but the largest concern is just the strong overnight showers that are still going to be low-end severe threats. What we are expecting alongside that, 40 mile per hour winds, wind gusts. So that's below our severe criteria. But that being said, if you have any outdoor decoration, anything, you've got maybe, I'm trying to think, you've got some of the reindeer out, or you were thinking you were going to put out your decoration today, maybe you're trying to prep and get ready for Thanksgiving, maybe hold off for the moment since we do have those gusty winds going, and maybe set it up on Wednesday. But we'll start to see a second cold front move behind those storms on Tuesday, and that cold front is going to dry things out, but also drop our temperatures. So you'll notice Tuesday to Wednesday, because we have that cold front coming alongside those showers and overnight storms, we'll go from 67 to 61. And even still, there's a possibility that we could have a much cooler day Tuesday instead, because we're dealing with that cold front moving through. But we can see how that's going to change with that rain-cooled air. But looking at Thursday, though, nice and dry for the holiday, and it really kind of feels like a winter holiday. It's going to be in those low-end 50s, keeping those 50s around for the next couple of days. The Havoc are playing Friday, but also if you're Black Friday shopping, it's going to be a little cooler, so make sure you're bundling up, especially as you get out in the morning. Those lows will start to drop into those upper 40s, low-end 30s. So keep that in mind as you go about your mornings. We're going to see some very cool conditions. Beyond that point, though, when we get to our Saturday, if you're planning to tailgate for the Iron Bowl, it's going to still be another cool day, but we'll start to see a warm up by Sunday, getting back to 60, staying there for a day or so. Looks like an area of higher pressure is going to be over part of Tennessee and Mississippi, which is going to kind of help keep our forecast a little on the warmer end, but also hold it there for a day or so. But we'll see rain chances returning by that point as well. And it'll cool us back off as we start December into those mid-50s. So rain chances will kick the month off as we get ready to count down to Christmas. So all that to be said, a lot going on this week, but I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I will be here Thursday and Friday giving you your forecast, so hope you have a great holiday, safe travels. If you missed my quick spiel on tomorrow with the storms, try and push back your travel. We're seeing the greatest chance of those storms in the morning hours, as late as about 6 to 7, even 8 a.m., seeing some heavy showers. So if you could push it back maybe mid-morning and think 9, 10 o'clock, 11, that's when we'll be left with some isolated showers and just some slick pavement. But make sure you're driving safely, get where you're going, And I hope you have a wonderful holiday and enjoy your family. I'll be on TVL and our noon show today, giving you another look at the forecast. And I will see you guys here on Thursday and Thursday evening. So have a great one.